Hey guys, you are in for a treat tonight. We have Major playing as Zerg. He spawns as the red Zerg on Tal'Darim altar. He will be playing against Czech, no longer on Team Prime to my knowledge. He is a very good Zerg. He is in Code A right now. And this season he got knocked out by Sage, I believe, in the round of 16. He's normally Code S, but he did get knocked down recently. And, well, he just can't advance out of Code S right now. He did make it to the round of 16, and losing to Sage is, well, it's honorable because Sage is just so good, especially the way Protoss have been dominating the scene lately with those heavy upgrades they got. So, Czech spawning as the blue Zerg, and Major spawning as the red Zerg. And wow, it sounds so weird saying that because this is a Terran player, and he is extremely talented. I haven't seen any Zerg games of him before, so we'll see if he can put up a fight against Czech. And a little known fact about Czech is before he decided to play Zerg, he was a race picker, kind of like Muro. He really had matchups he enjoyed playing, and well, like say if someone played Terran, then he played Zerg. If someone played Zerg, he played Protoss. One of those type deals. I don't know exactly what race he picked, but he plays them all. And apparently, Major plays more than I could ever imagine. He is playing against a Zerg on Grandmaster, doing this on his ladder, so ladder points are at stake. And well, Tasteless isn't here to take them all. Major is going to be opening up with a hatch first. He is known in his as a Terran player as being a very macro player and very aggressive. He is one of those players that can put constant pressure on your opponent and still macro behind that very nicely. So I'm really interested to see, hey, can he do that as a Zerg too? ZVZ, the early part of the matchup's all about micro because it's going to be a Ling Bling Wood most likely. And you got to keep up on your injects. If you fail your injects or fail on lane control, one Bailing will ruin your day. And it looks like he is going for a hatch first, then a gas, then a pull. I believe this was a 15-15-15. While Czech, he just goes for a pull and then gas. So he may be going for early roaches, or he may be still just going for a little bit later speedlings. It is Tal'Darim altar, and this is kind of a really funky map. As we see, the Overlord still hasn't made it to the other base at the 3-minute and 30-second mark. Just when it's about too late to decide, okay, I'm going to be all-inning right now. So the Overlords are kind of going to meet right here and see, okay, you're not in that position, and there's still 2 positions left. So even if you scout your opponent first, it may be just a little bit too late to switch over to an all-in if they do a greedy opening like this. So I really do like hatch-first builds on Tal'Darim altar, just because it is pretty hard to put on early aggression, and the only early aggression you have to be able to deal with is Lings. If you can beat your opponent in a Ling micro war, you're going to win the game if they try to all-in you, because, well, the distance for roaches to go across this map is so long. You don't have to worry about like a 7-roach rush or anything of that nature. So speedlings really do dominate this one map. If you see your opponent getting roaches, you go, lol, I'm just going to be taking bases everywhere because you can't put pressure on me and keep droning up. We have a few lings from Czech coming out. Major is moving out with a few of his own lings. And you can see the speed is about equal. I mean, Czech's is, let's see, that's 100 seconds. This is about 30 seconds earlier, which isn't that big of a deal. For a little bit, Czech is going to have complete control, but he's now just scouting this hatch first opener. You can see Czech was still droning up, had 6 drones in there as he scouted this, so he did not build those all be lings. And that's what I was saying, is this is a really funky map, just in the fact that it's so big, and the lings are attacking drones. One drone goes down, and that is it. Bailey's Nest is being built by Major. Czech does see that. And now a few more drones may go down. Major trying to micro them away and does save. Oh no, he does not save that one. And speedlings versus speedlings. This one ling getting as much scouting information as he can right now. Major pulls 2 lings off. That one ling turns around, but it's not enough. And now Major is going to put on some aggression. We have a spine caller going up. There are 3 queens right here for Czech. He is going to be possibly missing an inject. And you can see Czech, unlike most Koreans, he has all his hatches on one hockey, his queens on the other one. He may be one to do the backspace love it inject methodology. Major, what's he do? Click on him, and I don't even want to try to analyze Major's hotkeys. They are just everywhere. And, well, the Ling War looks like it is going over to Major, going to the APM. You can see Major sitting at 200 during that battle. And Czech was around 100. Major is a very fast player. The worker count right now is 25 to 28. Czech is slightly ahead in workers. Has 4 queens out. Wow, 4 queens for Czech. And those will be able to do very well against banelings just because they can soak up damage. And when you have 4 queens, you can take out banelings before they get into your middle line. 3 lanes going to come and try to pick off a drone, and looks like he has taken a drone. 3 drone kills so far. I don't see any drones in the red. So I think he did kill 1. 3 drones killed. Going to the drone count, 37 to 30. So Major has pulled ahead, but Czech just built a lot of drones as well. 36 to 40 right now. Major sitting in a few scouting links. Hopefully he'll get around this middle line. There are 2 spine crawlers up. Czech is really worried about Major's counter attack. And those lings are going to come in, and they will be getting a full scout. Sees that layer timing, and that's very good to see. And doesn't see any banelings nest, so he may be trying to put on pressure, but he knows about all those queens. There's 2 spine crawlers. What is Major going to be doing? I think he may just say, okay, I'm going to be taking a 3rd base. He knows he can't put pressure on his opponent. He has a lot of queens. There's 2 spine crawlers. It's going to say, no, I'm not doing pressure. But what he also sees is there's no banelings nest. So he's going to be like, okay, well, as long as I have banelings, you can't really do too much damage to me right now. So we'll see if Major does decide to take these rocks out and expand. And that is an Overlord moving out. Going to this map vision, we see Major has pretty good vision, and Czech, I think, has much better. Yeah, Czech has much better vision than Major. This 1 lane going to the washout, he is taking out these rocks to take his 3rd base, and Major getting a drone, gonna be expanding, but he is gonna be losing out on 5 minerals as the drone turns into a hatch. Oh man, those are hard minerals to earn. 46 drones to 49 right now. This 1 lane is gonna go down to a baneling. That was definitely cost effective for Czech. And going in this unit's loss, it is very, very even. The Overlords do have to be careful because Czech is going to be spreading creep like a madman. He is getting a infestation pit right now. I thought he may have been getting a Hydralisk den just because of the fact that he's spreading creep. But it looks like he's just doing that to get map vision, duh. And also kill out Overlords of Major. Major's going to be losing this 1 Overlord that does not supply cap him. He is moving out with a lot of roaches. And for defense of Czech, he doesn't have much to his name. He's got 27 lings out versus 13 roaches and 2 banelings. But those banelings are just sitting back at home, so in case lanes do a counterattack, he may get lucky with the baneling. He can kind of delay that. 1 queen goes down. The 2nd queen will be going down as well. The roach is just pulling back. He is going to be... What is he going to do? There's so much creep, so these roaches are a little bit faster. He can go between the bases if he wants. And there goes lings to attack these roaches. The roaches just kite away from those spine close, and now he's going to set a few of his own lings, and he may just morph banelings while the roaches... Yes, banelings being morphed. Those lings have to be very careful about those banelings. It looks like Czech is dealing with this roach pressure pretty well. Going to the unit production, we have 16 more lings, but more roaches come in. Lings attacking these banelings. The banelings just about done, and 1's going to finish. Blew up about 6 lings, and now these roaches coming in. There are 2 spine close up. That 1 queen does have energy to transfuse twice, but she is going to get targeted down. That queen goes down very quickly. These spine close now in trouble. There are plenty of roaches out for Major. Going to this unit station, you have 9 roaches. Before this battle begins, Major hasn't killed any drones. Lots of drones going down as these spine close work against the roaches. And behind this, Major is going to build more and more drones. And as he takes out some drones of his opponent, it's worth noting that it takes 3 shots for Roach to kill a drone. It looks like he's just attacking this 1 hatch. He doesn't care. The spine crawler is poking him, morphing in some banelings in case the lings try to attack the roaches. And this 1 hatch may be saved. There are 3 banelings. He has stopped mining for some time at this 1 base, but he just transferred all the drones over here. And going back to this 1 hatch, looks like it will be saved. Going to the worker kill count, he has killed 7 in this, and now 2 banelings want to go up to the middle line, but they will get taken out by lings. And now infestors do pop. Major should see these infestors, and he'll know exactly what he's up against because I don't believe he went into the main to see anything. He sees the infestation bit, so he may have sent a few lings in there that got taken care of. And has his 3rd base up. Going to this count, it is 66 drones to 40 drones. Holy cow! Going to this army tab, it is Major with a small disadvantage, 22 army supply, 238. and there are a lot of infestors out. I'd be careful, as those infestors can now burrow. Is Major doing anything detection worthy? I don't see any overseers. I don't see any spore callers being built. And it looks like a few roaches went to this one base. He has killed 9 workers. My bad for missing that. Major, again, just doing what he does best and being everywhere on the map. Jones now going back to mine there. This one Overlord looks like a missed rally. That thing will be going down. He should see the roaches move out. I'm in his vision right now, trying to see if he sees those roaches. Where are they going? There he goes. He sees a bunch of roaches going up this way. It looks like the roaches are going to come here and shoot a bunch of infested Terrans down. Will Major be ready for that? Doesn't look like it. He has a bunch of lings. I don't know where they are going. Looks like to do a little bit of harassment, but Czech has his eyes set on this one base, and infested Terrans can snipe bases very, very quickly. And he is just going to be going in, try to take out these drones. 123 supply, 293. And Ling's again just trying to run. Everyone get as much scouting information as he possibly can. He is going to make it back up to the main. But here we go. A bunch of infested Terrans do get shot down. Fungal growthing some workers as well. 14 drone kills thus far. And the drones have to be pulled away. So many infested Terrans just going to be clicking on that hatch. The hatch will go down. The Queen's also got to be careful. She is going to vomit. And Major, wow, his Queens are low on energy. At least that one Queen is. Roach is going to go. They should not engage these. This is just going to be free damage for Czech as well. The infested Terrans would die anyways. Major is going to be pulling back. And that Queen's at 75 energy. This Queen, 61 energy. Major does a pretty good job at staying low on energy for someone who doesn't main as Zerg. And after this game, I am going to try to open this replay up in SC2 gears. And we'll kind of take a look at the lava injects. If you don't use SC2 gears in your Zerg play, I highly recommend it. You'll see how good it is. And these infestors are going underneath. The Overlord's going to be coming in and shoot off more infested Terrans. Oh, this is going to be so bad for Major. As a bunch of Lings do go in, but they do kind of get cleaned up. A bunch of infested Terrans do go off right here. Will Major be able to defend these hatches? A lot of drone kills. Now going 22, 24, 26, and Bailey's coming in. And Bailey's do well against infested Terrans. Wow. Cleans this up pretty quickly. 28 workers killed. Still 52 drones to 58 drones. So Czech has pulled ahead in that worker count. But you can see his army supply is extremely low at only 47. While Major has 90. He is in danger of Major just clicking on his base and winning. Just because also of that 47 supply, 24 of it are infestors that are low in energy. Ling's going to say, no, 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 you are not taking that base. That does not get canceled. 300 mils down the drain. But yes, a lot of the food is caught up in out of energy infestors. So these roaches may just win the game right here. ZVZ is all a game of drone chicken. And well, Czech, he is ahead in workers, which means he is the ballsy one and has to start building armies, units in turn away. And Major may just 1A him. But he is not going to engage. He is moving all his roaches down here. A little bit odd. Ling's just going out to scout. Gonna see a hatch try to go up. And immediately takes it out. Now one Ling just gonna be sitting right there. He is gonna be coming in. There are a lot of spine clothes up for Czech. But roaches don't care too much. They're at 2-1 upgrades. The infestors. Do they have any armor? No, they do not. And Major killing some drones right now. Fungal Girth does go up. The Queens will kind of clean up. Lots of infestors right here. And that's pretty much it. I guess 60 Lings, that is nothing to scoff at. They are at +1 melee attack. Just about +2. And a few Hydras do come out, taking out some of those Overlords. But Major, he has a huge army. His roaches are heavily upgraded. And Ultraless Cabin is on the way. Will it get done? A lot of Hydras and roaches coming in to take out these spine crawlers. And now he is in danger of getting surrounded. There are no Banelis to deal with these Hydras, but plenty of infestors shoot off the infested hands and do phone growth again. It looks like Czech is going to be just fine. And Major, he is up to 59 workers to the 64. No! Whoa! Major's still alive after all those phone growth. Those infestors still have some energy. Lures them back into the spine crawlers. Major is producing 8 roaches right now. And he has taken out this one natural, but there is a nearby expansion that will be going down almost immediately. The Ultraless Cabin now just finishing, but he's building more Lings. Doesn't get Ultras, and I think this is going to be it as the natural does go down. He has this one base, but Major has a scout on it with the Overlord. Bunch of infestors are coming in. Some of them low on energy, some of them have 200. There goes the fun growth as he does retreat. But Major, oh man, Major, I think his Zerg is pretty scary. Along with his Terran, this kid, pretty good. Gonna be attacking these spawning pools, so no more links for you, but 7, 8 ultras on the way. And you know what? The only time someone builds ultras is when they're really far ahead and want to lose the game. And I guess Czech, when he's really far behind and then wants to GG, he's gonna build ultras. Of course, I am just quoting Destiny. It's a quote that came out recently. There's really nothing to see here. 176 supply, 290 Major. Just stomping all over Czech at this point. Now that Ultra's Cavern's gonna go, this one Ultra gets her out and immediately goes down as the Cavern now goes down as well. 2 Roaches versus these 2 Ultras. That is not a good battle for the Roaches. And more Ultras do pop out of that, but they go immediately really low on life. Major has a few Roaches at this one base, just denying it, saying no. Bunch of Ultras with these Infestors. Maybe enough to clear this force, but how far behind is Czech? And now the Infestors do burrow. 32 supply to 129. 3 bases and 4 hatches to just 1 hatch off 1 base. He is rebuilding a spawning pool as all his tech has been sniped, and Major pulls away and Czech just GG's. And as promised, I'm going to be opening up SC2 gears right now. And while I do that, you can subscribe to me. That would be pretty cool. And well, if you don't know what SC2 gears is, you're in for a treat. I am opening up the replay as we speak. And actually, let's put this over to this scene. That is not what I want. I'll just show you exactly how I do this. Boom. So we're going to File, Open Replay. We're going to go into the StarCraft 2 folder, IP, Replays, and Multiplayer, SC2 Gears, and this was this replay. So here we go, and now we're looking at just all the injects. So you can see Major's injecting, you can see his opponents, and then also says the average gap was 18.1 seconds for Major. Czech had a 15.8 second. But Major really started slacking at this late game. I wish there was a way I could just say, hey, highlight this and tell me what that gap was in part of the game, but you can't. But it is overall just a pretty cool tool that I think you should all use. And if you ever wonder why you lost a game, check this out. And you'll see, most likely, it's your injects. Because Nesty says, hey, if you inject, you are going to win. And now you can also see your EAPM. This is the truest APM, 162 for Major, 154 for Czech. See the in-game chat, map preview. That doesn't really show too much. Let's change this over to main building control. No, not main building control. There is a map somewhere. Map view. And this kind of just gives you an overview of the game. You can zoom in. If you zoom in the chart, click and drag with the mouse. I don't exactly know how to zoom in. This is kind of just how I look at the games before I cast it and see, okay, is this going to be a 2-base timing or whatnot? Because I don't like casting just 2-base timings. I kind of just look at this, kind of see how the game goes to ensure it wasn't just an all-in. And also, let's see, let's just exactly, I download a lot of replay packs, and this is how I decide what games I cast. I'll show you right now, because you may be wondering how I only get the good games to cast. And well, GoSuGamers.net has really good games. I think it's .net. I hope it is. So let's just go over to Gummyho. Open this. Let's see, list all replays from this source. And then I sort it by length. And then this is the game I choose. So you can see, let's see, what game did I cast? This was a TVT, TVT, TVT. So the game I casted yesterday was Ready versus Gummyho, and that's how I chose. I was like, okay, no TVTs. What's the first non-mirror matchup? Okay, this one's it. Double click it, check this. Okay, that looks good. Let's cast it. That's my thought pattern when I go casting games from replays. I hope you enjoy this and kind of the quick tutorial with SC2 Gears. And well, if you enjoy my cast, subscribe. Take care, guys, and have a good night. See you next time.